gentlemen, in this video I'm going to show you 5 fragrances that are on my wish list and some that I want to add into my fragrance collection very soon. So let's not waste any more time and let's begin. The very first fragrance that I have on my wish list is one that I sampled earlier this year when I was in Dubai, and that is Sospiro Dolce Melodia. It is such an addictive, lively and captivating fragrance, and in my opinion one of the best fragrances to wear in the high heat in the spring and summer seasons. This is a very potent and strong citrusy heavy fragrance with a lot of white florals to give it this floral citrusy creamy combination that is very clean, inoffensive, but at the same time fairly strong for this type of scent profile. It's such a joy to wear. It is so dense and creamy with the white florals and the bunch of citruses at top that it just puts a smile on your face whenever you're wearing it, and it's a very compliment pulling scent in my experience. My sample is running very low and I regret not buying this fragrance when I was in Dubai because it is so good and it was a love at first sniff. It's one that I'm definitely going to pick up in the near future, possibly in 2025, so I can rock the heck out of this in the spring and summer seasons, and maybe as a signature scent whenever it's warm outside. On my skin, Dolce Melodia lasts 8 to 10 hours with around an arm's length of projection that dries to a mild skin scent after an hour or so. Such a joy to wear, and I've given Sospiro Dolce Melodia a 9.6 out of 10 minutes improvement rating. It is so good, and I am so gutted that I didn't buy a full bottle when I was in Dubai, but I definitely will whenever the chance comes. The second fragrance is one that I emptied a 10 ml of earlier this year when I was in Dubai as well, and that is Louis Vuitton Pacific Chill. I could not get enough of this fragrance when I had my 10 ml and I ran through it so quickly. It is one of my most favorite summer fragrances ever made because it is so long lasting on my skin. It projects well and the scent DNA is just, in my opinion, so unique, so likable and so easy to wear, and I just can't get enough of it. Whenever the chance comes up to buy a bottle, I always hesitate of buying it, but I always regret it afterwards. On my skin, Pacific Chill lasts 12 plus hours with an arm's length of projection that dries to a moderate and a mild skin scent in the end. It is juicy, it's fresh, it's slightly fruity, and on my skin I also get this aquatic type of feel to it, but it's mostly this very lively, fresh, juicy, fruity fragrance with a musky, slightly fig-like undertone to it, which I find to be so damn amazing. I love it, and I've given it a 10 out of 10 minutes improvement rating. The third fragrance is another 10 out of 10 minutes improvement rated fragrance, and that is Xerjoff Casamorati Italica. This is, in my opinion, one of the best gourmand fragrances ever made, mainly because in my experience and on my skin this is absurdly strong and long lasting, but not only that, it is very delicious and mouth-watering. This has this toffee accord combined with caramel and vanilla that really give you this insanely sweet gourmand like toffee sensation. It's also a little bit nutty at the top, and it has this milk accord with some sandalwood as well to give you this very creamy gourmand like feeling that is to die for, in my opinion. I mentioned long lasting, and this fragrance on my skin lasts over 27 hours on skin and has many meters of projection for an insane amount of hours. So on my skin this fragrance is a workhorse and doesn't give up. It just lasts and lasts and lasts, and it does not come off my skin. It is insanely good, and value for money wise it is one of the best fragrances ever made in my experience. So of course it's a 10 out of 10 in my books. It's my second sample of this, and I can't wait to pick up a bottle of this fragrance because I'm going to wear it so much, especially in the colder seasons where gourmand fragrances are slightly better suited. On the fourth spot I have another 10 out of 10 minutes improvement rated fragrance, and that is Bortnikoff Oud Monarch. This different types of oud, different types of roses, cacao absolute, and some florals at the top. In the end, give you this fragrance right here. This is going to be a resinous, balsamic, slightly animalic, woody oud fragrance with different types of oud in it, some different types of rose to add some complexity to the fragrance and round it off a little bit and smoothen it out, and cacao absolute as well to give you this sweet chocolatey powderiness combined with the florals at the top consisting of magnolia and frangipani based on the notes listed for this fragrance, giving you this white floral powderiness that adds to the powderiness and sweetness of the cacao absolute. And in the end, you get this masterpiece of a fragrance that is Bortnikoff Oud Monarch. I'm going to a perfume event in late November and I'm going to wear this as my scent of the night that night because I want to stand out in my personal way, and as an oud lover I think there's no better way to do that than with this fragrance right here. On my skin, Bortnikoff Oud Monarch lasts 12 plus hours with around an arm's length of projection. It dries to a noticeable scent with great sillage and projection, and after a few hours it dries to a mild skin scent, but it takes a while for it to do so. So in my opinion, it's a no-brainer for this fragrance to be a 10 out of 10 minutes improvement rated fragrance, and one that I need in my collection ASAP. And last but certainly not least, on the 5th spot in my fragrance wish list, I have by Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. I need this fragrance in my collection at some point, even though it is slightly more feminine leaning for some and also in the marketing and fan base of this fragrance. I love how this fragrance smells. It is so intoxicating, addictive, and so damn sweet. I love it. This has sugar, marshmallows, vanilla, caramel, and many florals in here that give you this powdery floral marshmallow sweetness that is to die for in my opinion. I think this scent is one of the most addictive scents ever made. I can't get my nose off it whenever I smell it in the air, and whenever my girlfriend has worn this fragrance, this is how much she has worn of it. I can't get my nose off her. I think this is one of the best fragrances a woman can ever wear, and I think this fragrance is absolutely delicious, hence why I'll also want to have it in my fragrance collection at some point. I haven't had the chance to review and wear it yet, so therefore I don't have a mince improvement rating for it yet, but on my girlfriend's skin this lasts 10 to 12 hours with 1 to 2 meters of projection and a great sillage. So even though I haven't rated this fragrance yet, I know how it is in the air, I know how it wears on my girlfriend, and therefore I have high hopes for it, and I think I'll give it a high minutes improvement rating at some point whenever I get the chance to wear it. But I need this in my collection as soon as possible. Gentlemen, these were 5 fragrances from my fragrance wish list out of an insane amount of other fragrances I really would like to add into my fragrance collection at some point. What do you think of this video? Comment down below. Do you have some fragrances that you look forward to buying at some point or in the very near future? What are your fragrances on your fragrance wish list? Leave your comments down below. I would love to see what fragrances you would like to add into your fragrance collections, and generally your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section of this video and maybe something else. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos about fragrances, grooming, style, fashion, skincare, fitness, watches, everything that will make you, gentlemen, the best possible versions of yourselves. The last few things that I want to ask you, gentlemen, is to smile more because it's free, and I want you to watch these 2 videos right here. This one here below is going to be my latest upload, whereas this one up here is going to be a video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.